God in the Holy Quran addresses the Prophet saying, "And you have the best of morals." And those morals are manifested in the life of the Prophet many times and in many different situations. One of those situations is as follows. The Prophet ﷺ was sitting with some of his companions, and as you know, there were some companions that were rich, some companions that were poor. A poor man walks in and sits amongst the crowd, and he sits beside a very rich man. When the rich man sees the poor man sit beside him, he moves his clothing away from the seat of the poor man. The Prophet, witnessing this, he looks at the rich man and he says to him, "Did you move your clothing away because maybe his poverty is going to rub off on you?" So the man said, "No." The Prophet said, "Well, maybe you moved your clothing away from him because you felt that some of your money is going to fly away from you and go to him." He said, No, Prophet of God." He said to him, "Maybe you moved your clothing away from him because you felt that they were going to become dirty." And so the man said, "No, O Prophet of God. I confess my guilt and it was wrong for me to do that. And to show my regret, I want to give half of everything that I own to this poor man." At this point in time, the man stands up and he says, "O Prophet of God, I don't accept his offer." Everyone looked at him thinking he was a fool. This man is going to give you half of his wealth and he was one of the richest men. So the Prophet asked him why. And so he said, "O Prophet of God, I fear that if I become rich, I will start to look down on the poor and treat the poor the way I have been treated." The Prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to show the people and teach them a lesson, that money means nothing. The wealth that you have, the influence that you have, the status that you have means nothing. In the eyes of God, piety is what gives you value.